Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening,
Hello.
ma'am.
Hello all. Good evening. It's lovely to be here again. My name is Christine and I am live from Gloucester, and it's our start of a new week. So today's question requires some thinking a bit. Well, it requires you to convinced someone where you managed to where you did convince someone, whether now this is going to be a situation that might have gotten you in trouble, that might have been funny, or yes, Sarush.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So and tell us what you did with your
My
day.
name is Arush Kumar, studying class 4F. My school name is Delhi Public School, Mega City, Kolkata, Rajarhat Road.
Okay, listen. Slow down. Good. Okay, and what did you do today?
First, I woke up in the morning at 7:30, around 7:30.
Hmm?
Then after that, I was just playing the video games on my phone.
Uh-huh.
And after that, my sister woke up. Then after that, I danced with my sister. Assignments of my school. Then after that, I went to take a shower. Then after taking shower, then I had my online classes till 9:30 to around 1:45 or 2:15. And then after that, I was just seeing some videos, YouTube videos, like for example, gaming and lots of things.
Okay, very good.
And after that, I joined 6:30 till 7:30 one of my classes of LWT. Then after that, I am joining your class.
Okay, very good. And can you tell me of a situation where you convinced someone of something?
Whenever I want to eat KFC, so I start to talk about KFC to my dad and mom from the morning till the evening and continue till I get KFC chicken. I do this half an hour and usually I get KFC.
Okay. And how did you convince them? What did you tell them?
Like I told my dad and mom that I want to eat KFC. Like every half an hour, I was just saying that I want KFC. Then after that, at least in the evening or in the afternoon, my father ordered, and then it came in our house. Then I ate it.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. And do you have maybe another experience that you can share with us that you convinced someone of something? Maybe you convinced them to believe something?
No, ma'am.
You don't. Okay, that's fine. All right. Thank you very much, Arush. Let's move on to Utpal. Utpal, can you introduce yourself to everyone? And can you tell us a bit about your day, please?
Yes, sure. So, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Utpal Kumar. I live in Jharkhand, Bokaro, and I study in class 8B. So, first of all, today I woke up in the morning and started my day with online classes. And after my online classes, I played some games for about 20 minutes, and then I had my lunch. And after that, I joined my tuition, and now I'm attending your class.
Okay. And what about you? So have you ever convinced anyone of something?
Yes, ma'am. For many things.
Example?
Like I before only 1 month only, I I needed the keyboard for my PC. So I needed a keyboard because I the keyboard which I had, it was uh, just broken and it was not working also. So I needed a keyboard. So I searched it online and I got a gaming keyboard. So I said it to my father, and my father said that no, it is too expensive, and you have already won. Then I convinced my father that no, it's broken, it's not working. So then my father said that wait, I will think and then I will tell you. So my father think, and one day
Mhm,
at the night, my father was eating his lunch, dinner. Uh,
mhm.
then he said that okay, I will buy you this, go order it and I will pay it for you. So then I convinced him, so he bought me that. If I won't convince him, then he would never buy me that keyboard.
Okay. And how did you go about convincing him?
Ma'am, said that Papa, Dad, I will do this. I will study well, and I will score good marks. And if uh, if I score full marks in the coming test, then you have to buy me that. So I scored it, and then I showed my father that I have scored this much. It was full out of full, so my father bought me that.
Mhm.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I have one more story. Can I?
Yes, yes, tell me.
It was about 2 weeks ago.
Mhm,
I started baking cakes. It was like my hobby. So I baked cake every two after every 2 days. So I needed a baking pan. So the pan which I had, it got burned due to it was at high temperature. It's temperature which I said, it was more than it, so it got burned. So I needed a nice pan. So I convinced my mother for that please do this. I will study well. Like I convinced my father, I convinced my mother too, like
mhm.
that. And I said that I will not waste anything, and uh, I will never do bad things, and I will study well, like that. Then my mother
Okay.
said that okay, order it.
Okay, so you like to use a lot of bargaining with your parents. Like, I will never do that. I will be very good if you give me this.
Yes, ma'am.
So you like to buy, and how does it make you feel? Does it make you feel good that you're doing this? Does it make you feel a bit guilty? Uh, do you keep your end of the bargain?
Ma'am, I kept the end of the bargain, and I studied well and I scored. Then only my mother and my father bought me that. If I won't score, then they would never bring me that.
Okay. Okay, very good. And do you think do you ever feel guilty about doing this?
No, I
Okay. Sorry, Utpal, I can't hear
no,
you.
ma'am, nothing.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Utpal. Let's move on to Sanvi now.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, Sanvi, can you introduce yourself to everyone and tell us about your day?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. So, ma'am, first of all, I have to say that I'm really sorry because today I cannot switch on my video
Oh,
because
that's okay. Don't worry.
yeah, I'm telling you the reason also that on Saturday night, I was playing with my baby sister, and what
Mhm,
happened at the stairs, I fell down and my right leg fully twisted. Right, and on the Sunday morning only, me and my mother and my elder sister go to consult the doctor also, and the doctor said that there is nothing a big issue, but there is a muscle swelling actually in my leg. So I every day I have to apply some cream, eat 4 to 5 medicines, and then I have to apply cream bandage on it also. And today only, that after waking up means in the evening also I sleep for 1 to 1 half an hour only. When I
get up, I saw my eye in the mirror and it was swollen actually. I don't know from what thing, but it has swollen up. So today I cannot switch on my video. So I'm really sorry, mom.
Okay, no, that's absolutely fine. And I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for your blessings. And so, introduction. Good evening, everyone. This side me Sanvi Pandya of class 9. I'm 14. I belong to New Delhi, but recently I am at my hometown due to this pandemic going on, COVID crisis and black fungus, etc. And my school name is BGS International Public School, Dwarka Sector 6, New Delhi. And my hobby is to cook, to swim, and to dance. And about my day is that from the morning I'm applying my cream on my foot and eating medicines, doing classes, exercising. I'm avoiding it also, and then drinking some green tea and then joining a class.
Okay, very good. Excellent. And can you tell us of a situation where you convinced someone?
Yeah, well, to be honest, my biggest battle was to convince my mother actually.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So in her last teaching job, she struggled with a student actually. I don't remember his name actually. They came from a very different and difficult background, like the broken relationship, family, bad role models, and they have bad friends also. So they suffer from their past and they have made many problems in my mother's lessons actually. Can take an example that when she was explaining to them that respect your elders, then you will then what, yeah, then we should give like that stuff only she was saying. So after that they told ma'am that if we don't have parents, then what should we do? And they were laughing also. And but I told my mother, especially in the class only, that mother, please don't give up actually on them. After some time, they have a group, or you can say a gang of friends actually. So
Mhm.
yeah, so so actually what happened on that time, yeah, I gave an example on their, means every boys were there and they don't have parents actually, but they have a cute little sister and or an elder sister. She loved their sister a lot actually. So I gave one example about their sister life only. For example, you can take, if they will be taught like this, like about the poor peoples or etc, or they be teased by someone or raped by some or something, or happen like this. So what will you do? What is the reason? So they answer me that I'm sorry, we understand the whole thing, we should respect ma'am, we should respect you, and we should study also for our sister and do an earning also. So from the next class only, they gave a bouquet of rose to my mother, and this sit down and say, sorry ma'am, it's our fault, we will not do this kind of reaction with you. So from the next class only, they score well, they respect also, and they take initiative in the class also. So this was this incident when I was in a fifth class. I tell a situation that my mother, you have to be very confident with everyone, and you have to focus and be that, what is that word actually, you have to don't give up on any of the matter. So that was I uh, consulted my mother actually.
So be persistent.
Yeah.
Okay, so your convincing technique was actually using her sister as an example.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And do you feel, at any point, did you feel guilty about using her sister as an example? Did you
No,
feel,
ma'am.
how did you feel?
Not, I feel nothing actually, because they were insulting my mother, they were insulting every children in the class or every teachers also. So I was not having a feeling that I am guilty or I am like that. So
Okay.
I on the next day only I say sorry to her, because my mother only told that you should not give an example on a sister actually. So I give them 20, 30 or 45 rupees chocolates to them, and I'm sorry about regarding that topic. So that's it.
Okay. And did you feel like you were a bit of a hero to your mum?
Yes, ma'am. I am
And
for her.
and what did your mother say after all this? Was she
All
proud of
this,
you? Did she
she
thank
hugged me
you?
also. She hugged me and she kisses also me at that time. And she says that I'm very proud of you. That you are my best daughter. Like that.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. And you can also take this example as your also that if your mother will be the teacher, then what will you do?
Well, I would have to give. I'd say I'd have to take your advice here and give examples just like you did. I say that was a pretty good strategy there that you used. I love it. I love that, Sampi. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Good example. Arush, is your hand up because you want to ask something, or is it just still there because you forgot it? I think Arush forgot his hand up. Okay, let's move. Oh, yes. Did you forget your hand up?
Oh, ma'am, I just left by mistake. I was just.
That's absolutely fine. Don't worry, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so let's move on to Yuraj. Hello, Yuraj.
Yes, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Can you introduce yourself to everyone, please? And can you tell us what you did with your day?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Raj Pratap Singh. I studied standard 6th in Trivir Public School in Karma.
Mhm.
And yes, ma'am, today I studied, played. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Normal things I did today.
Okay. All right. And can you give us an example where you had to convince someone of something?
Yes, ma'am. One time I have to convince my father for my smartphone.
Mhm. And how did you do that?
I said that I will study well
Mhm.
using that phone, and I will also score very good marks, and it is very useful for me. That's why. So by saying these kind of things, I convinced him.
Okay. And
On my birthday, he gifted this phone.
so tell us, imagine I'm your dad. What techniques did you use?
A smartphone for me, marks. Yes,
Okay.
just by saying these kind of words daily, I tried to convince him, and finally on my birthday he gifted me.
Okay. And what did he give? What type of phone did he give to you? Did he give to you the one that you really wanted?
No, ma'am, just normal phones.
Just
Yes, ma'am,
Mhm.
this is the phone in which I am doing this class.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so you've really taken good care of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good, excellent. And did you? So you studied and you did really well, and you convinced your parents that way. So did they waited? I assume they waited for your results to come out and then bought you the phone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and have you used that technique to get other things from your parents?
Yes, ma'am, like small things.
Like?
Uh, like, ma'am, some shirts, or something which I like really. Those
Okay,
kind of things.
so you've had to do quite a bit of work then.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because you always keep telling your parents, I will work and do this and do that and do this and do that. So you've had to do quite a bit of work then to get all these
Yes, ma'am.
things.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, excellent. Okay, well done, Yuraj. And let's move on now to Achintya. So Achintya, I want you to introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day, and then we'll tackle today's question.
Sure, ma'am. So, good evening, everyone. This is Achintya from India, and basically in India, I'm living in the state Jharkhand. And in the state Jharkhand, I'm living in Dhanbad, which is also my hometown. And I am studying in Standard 9 from DNS School CTPS, and my hobbies are listening music and reading books. And I want to become an IAS officer and make changes that can lead the country one step ahead.
Mhm. Okay, good. And can you tell us about, where's he gone? Okay. So Achintya, we've lost Achintya. He's back. Okay. Achintya, waiting for you. No, he's not here. He had entered the room. I think he's had a bit of a disconnection issue. He's back. Achintya.
Ma'am, I don't know how I was kicked out or I removed.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so tell us a bit about your day.
So about the day today, I started up early in the morning, which
Uh-huh.
and 7 o'clock, and I did a self-study for 1 hour, and I started my online classes from 8 o'clock till 1 o'clock, and I again did self-study, and I just get up from the study and did my lunch, and after, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are.
So after doing the lunch, I went to the bed and I took a short nap, and I again wake up and again I did self-study and I'm up for the class.
Okay, very good. Excellent. And now, how did you convince someone of something? What did you do? What was the situation? Can you tell us about it? He's having a bit of a connection issue. That's okay. I saw him come back. Now he's left again. He'll soon be with us again, guys. So just bear with us a bit.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, you every day ask a question that describe this or describe this. So can you tell that if yeah, I'm also that like.
Ma'am, can I speak again?
Yes, Sampi, ask your question in the chat. Achintya, carry on, please. Can you tell us about
Again, the
time?
same happened with me. I was just gone out of the class. So and
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
So what's the question today?
So the question is to tell us about a time when you had to convince someone of something.
So I remember one incident. So basically, when I was in when I was in 7th standard, I just I have to study very much in 7th standard because I did nothing in 7th standard, and I all used to mug up in the last before 1 month of exam, and I scored really good marks also. I don't know how. I believe that God has did some magic with me. So, and I did second in the class also. So my health was not good at times, so I didn't used to study. So, and after just studying, mugging up, and the mind will be very frustrated. So I requested my mom, my parents, to plan a trip with my grandparents, and other like maternal, my mother's sister. I don't know what will be the call. My mother's own sister and her family. We will plan a trip to go to somewhere so that our mind, because my cousin sister just got finished up with her exams and her mind was also like frustrated, and we didn't went on the trip for last 3 to 4 years together. So I requested very much to my parents and grandparents, because grandparents are real head of the family. So if they will plan, then whole family have to agree. So I just told for 1 month, and I always used to fail. But after 1 month, it was my maternal grandfather birthday. So I gave him a gift, and I requested, so please, so plan a trip for the anywhere, so that our mind can get in the normal mood. So basically he refused in that time also, and you will not believe, inside only plan was going on, and it was of Mumbai only. It's one of the largest city of India. We and my sister were not knowing. This was the second time I just went with Mumbai in 6th standard also, but we didn't went together.
We didn't go together, or we hadn't been together. We hadn't been there together.
And all were refusing from there, here, and I didn't know that inside only plan was going on to go to Mumbai once again and visit everything which we didn't visited any. Like it was just like heaven, very nice places that we used. Planning was going on, and just before the train, the date was around something in September, first week. So 2 days ago I get to know that I was going to Mumbai, and I was like jumping on the bed, dancing with my sister, listening songs, everything. And I just took out my trolley, and I packed my clothes, and then we went, and we had a very nice adventure and trip. And really, it was very nice. All family members telling that the trip is very good, very good. So that's all I convinced.
Okay, very good, excellent.
My strategy is to give a gift and ask that I have given a gift, now give me this.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, so Sanvi has been asking me a question, and she wanted me to answer this question myself. A time where I've convinced it. Well, I'm not good at convincing people, I think. I don't think so. But I did convince my parents to buy me a cat once. And the way I did it was because I still was a child. I had no technique or tactics whatsoever. But I convinced my parents to buy me a cat by being very, very annoying. So every day I would disrupt my mum during her work and call her up and say, "Mum, please, 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 for Christmas, I want a cat, and I will never, ever, ever ask for anything again." And I did that every day for about 2 months, leading up to Christmas. And I think my mum had enough of me by that time, and she gave up and she got me a cat. And I really didn't ask for much ever again. I never bothered them again about something else, not in that way. But I did do, I think, a life's worth of whining and disruptions for 2 months to get my cat. So that's my story with convincing.
So the cat is with you only, ma'am?
The cat, yeah, well, unfortunately the cat did pass away.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was, unfortunately, he got really sick, and he passed away a few years back. But
you should go to the hospital where the animal treats.
We tried, but no one could find a cure for him, unfortunately.
I'm sorry then.
But it was. We loved it. We loved him very much, and it was lovely to have him in our home. But
yeah,
yes,
the past memories.
Absolutely. But yeah, I had tortured my parents very well with that. So that was my method of convincing, which is probably not good. But yeah, that's I don't think your parents will be pleased if you do the same. I know mine won't. I will see you all tomorrow, and well done to you all today, guys. And have a good evening. Bye, guys.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.